On startups with Sakshi.
That's right, Gargi. 2021 has really been the year of unicorns at a time when India's unemployment rate is at least 7.5%. As per the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, we speak to a startup focusing on creating jobs for the emerging working class in the country. This is also one of the fastest startups to join India's unicorn club, Apna.co. Nirmit Parikh, the founder and CEO, joins us for an interaction. Nirmit, thank you for joining us. Could you please begin by taking us through the journey of Apna.co and the goals you have in mind for job creation?
Apna, the goal of Apna is to help people connect to opportunities. And we do this by doing four things. Help people build digital professional identities. Think of this as your visiting card or digital visiting card or digital websites for people. The second is we help people find the best hyper-local jobs, formalized and non-formalized both. And thirdly, we also help people connect and network with the peers. So if I'm a carpenter, I will get connected to more carpenters together. And fourth, what we do is we help people solve the skill gap. A lot of times what you realize when people apply to jobs, they fail the job interviews because they have few key skills missing. And we try to solve this by upskilling people. And so those are the four goals of Apna. And that's how we help people to connect to opportunities. It has been an incredible journey so far, right? It started out with just solving this problem of hiring. I ended up going undercover. I've been a shop floor guy. I've been a foreman. I've been an electrician. I've done a bunch of gigs here and there just to try and understand how the problem is. Because a company like Apna, you cannot build a company like Apna, sitting out in a glass office or an ivory tower.
That's right. I believe the name of the startup, Apna.co, is inspired from a Hindi movie song.
Yes. So Apna is inspired by the Bollywood anthem Apna Time Aayega, and again I was watching Gully Boy, and it's a very interesting story, right? You have this protagonist Murad, who is a aspiring hip hop artist, comes from probably lower middle class family, has his big dreams, and every single moment the world makes him realize that there is this glass ceiling on top of you which you cannot break. But this person, against all odds, against all elitism, breaks this glass ceiling and becomes this music sensation. And he does this by doing a couple of things, right? He gets connected to MC Sher and Sky, who are like the network. And then he gets a platform to go and showcase his skills. That's an Apna's feed. So as I was thinking about the product, right, this movie kind of just came to my mind. And there's this one beautiful dialogue in this movie. It's a conversation between Murad's dad and Murad. And the conversation says his dad says that, okay, we are middle class people. We don't have right to dream. And this guy says, मैं अपना सपना नहीं बदलेगा जो मेरा सच्चाई से मेल खाए, मैं अपनी सच्चाई बदलूंगा जो मेरे सपनों से मेल खाए. I'm not going to crucify my dream for my reality. I would rather build a reality that supports my dream. And when I heard this dialogue, right, I just felt good about it, right? I said, this is interesting. There is this champion sitting on every single emerging working class person. And can we create the right arsenal so people can, break apart this glass ceiling with this world and system has created around them. And that's where the Apna name came and everything just, kind of came together. Yeah.
How wonderful. But, given the rate of unemployment and the lack of awareness, of course, minimal or no understanding of processes and digitization, do you think Apna.co is up for a challenging task?
Right. No, definitely this is a Herculean task, but like couple of things that have kind of gone interesting from a macro standpoint, right? With the rise of 4G and smartphones and internet penetration all across India, that has kind of given everyone smartphones. So people are getting more digitally active. And because of this digital activity increasing, people are getting more conversant by using a bunch of apps. And what we have done on Apna app, we have created languages which allow and create understandability, but as well as aspiration. So if you open Apna app in, say, Delhi, you will see Thoda English. If you open Apna app in basically in Bengal and Kolkata, you will see Ek to English. If you see you open Apna app in Bangalore, you'll see Swalpa English. So what we have done, we are now kind of connecting regional languages and combining with English. So because people are very aspirational about English, so people can do English, but they can also understand the app in a much better way. So we have kind of built a bunch of product features. We also have a feature called Apna Guide. When people get stuck in this process, as you said, with this digitization and all going on, they get stuck into this process. This guide stays along with the user and will help the user navigate this process. If required, that is a point of time where guide is going to help user upskill by showing them the right content, by helping them with the right courses.
All right, Nirmit. So what I understand, people may be able to adapt to digitization, but many still do not even know how to make a resume or upload it. So how do you plan to battle this?
I think so, Sakshi, this is a brilliant question. And that is one of the thesis, right? If you see, we have built Apna with two strong focuses, right? Insane customer obsession. Along with that, we basically do a lot of deep strategy and mathematical network effects. So those are the two key pillars of Apna. So let me talk about customer obsession. So when I went undercover, a couple of things which I realized, that majority of the people in this emerging working class, they have skills, but they don't have resume. And most of the players or incumbents inside the market try to kind of force fit them into a white collar way that, go and build a resume. On Apna app, there is no resume. We start by building a quick visiting card. It takes less than 2 minutes, where user is asked to just fill the name and user has to fill the skills. Based on the skills which user has filled, we allow the user to find the best local jobs. Say, for example, I know how to drive and I know warehousing as skills. Then we can facilitate user with driving jobs, delivery jobs, jobs for being a loader packer, merchandising jobs. This person can also be an office boy. So based on the skills, we basically try to find out the best jobs which are going to work for the user, and that is where we do the matching.
All right, I'm sure that is a ray of hope for the emerging working class, as you said. But lastly, how can we quantify the number of interviews via apna.co?
I think so. Last August, we were doing around 2 lakh interviews per month. Today we are doing that is 200,000 interviews per month. Today we are doing 18 million interviews per month.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us a sense of, what job creation is like at the moment for apna.co, and of course, a hope that this is a ray of hope. Thank you. And this is it with business news. Back to general news now.
Thanks so much for that, Sakshi. The Tamil Nadu